I'm doing this video on the 8th day of Hanukkah, what is called Zot Hanukkah. And this 8th day is the special day of Hanukkah. It's what makes it Hanukkah, number 8. The 8 is obviously a reference to the bris, and it's a reference to the infinite, because if you've ever seen an infinity sign, it's an 8, number 8, on the horizontal. And that's the number 8. Infinite. Ein Sof. It's an opening into Ein Sof. And last night when I was doing my last, I do one candle. I was doing my meditation on the one candle, and I have in front of me my symbol. And I meditate on my symbol with the candle. And my symbol is Ein Sof. And it was the 8th candle. I didn't realize this at the time. But after I did the meditation, I made a phone call to try to get my symbol promulgated a little bit. And I must have realized I was in the Ein Sof, and today is the 8th day, and today is the day of the Ein Sof. The day of the Ein Sof. It's the 8th day, Zot Hanukkah. And Zot, in a certain sense, Well, 6 is the physical world, 7 is the spiritual world, but 8 is the infinite world. And that's the unique number of the Jews. The infinite world, Ein Sof, the 8th day, the letter Het. And then there's a going into the letter Tet, which is the 9. And the 9 is such a propitious number because the 9 is the reoccurring number. See? And the reoccurring concept of the 9 can only be approached. That's the law of the eternal return of the same. Can only be approached within the infinite. And that 9 is in the word Het. Het Tov. And what the word Het, sin, can only be approached with 8 and 9. And what's the gematria of the word Het? Because, let's just see, 418, 419, 837. But there's another good thing. Because in the letters 9, in the 9 letters of the alphabet, we have Tet, we have Zadeh. Tet's the 9th letter. Zadeh is the 18th letter. And the final Zadeh is the 27th letter. And strangely enough, the din of these, the last 2 of these, of 999, remember that? 999, that's what be these 3 letters of 9. 999 is El Shaddai. El Shaddai. And what did we do with that yesterday? Oh no, oh my. Oh, it has a relation to, which I'm not discussing now, to my name. Oh my, the last three numbers, the reoccurring numbers, reoccurring souls in life, the reoccurring themes of Tet, Zadeh, final Zadeh, 999, and the last two numbers, the two Zadehs. The two Zadehs is 204 and 204. It's 408, and that's Zot. Zot, this is a Zot. Two Zadehs, a Zadeh and the final Zadeh. It's a Zadok. Ooh. This reoccurrence, soul's reoccurrence, the Gigul, and the Het, 9, the 8 into 9 is by apparent sin, or what they call missing the mark. One must almost miss the mark on purpose. Now, you know, this is theoretically the last night of Hanukkah, last day of Hanukkah. Last night was the last night. This is the last day of Hanukkah, so I'm in the infinite world. But you know, I do another set of 8. But on this month, because last month only had 29 days, I do it only 7 more. So after tonight, I do 7 more to get both Hillel and Shammai. You know, the increase and the decrease. And so this is a transition day. The 8th day here. And strangely enough, this year, the true, what I call Zot, real Zot, the real Zadok of Hanukkah, occurs on the 10th, it always occurs, on the 10th of Teves, but this year, the 10th of Teves is on the 25th of December, Christmas Day. So for me, Christmas Day this year, which I'll discuss later, is the 10th of Teves. It's the end of Hanukkah. It's beginning of the siege. Siege means circle. And it occurs on the on the 25th it occurs on Christmas Day. And this is a very propitious time, and so these days here of my second set of candles from today until the 25th of December, the 10th of Teves, is the real continuation of Zot Hanukkah into its 9th level of reoccurrence. And that's what we have when we examine truthfully that this month, that this holiday incorporates 2 months of Kislev and Teves, and it's making this circle like a Christmas wreath. And the continuation of this circle, this is the letter Tet, in a way, which relates to the Samech. And I'm almost, because I started in last night with my own infinite level, my own Ein Sof level, which relates to Or, because the gematria of Or and Ein Sof are both the same. But as you know, the nair of a candle is even higher than the Or itself, because the nair of a candle is man-made. And nair relates to the word atzmutz. So gematria, nair is the gematria of atzmutz. And so when we're doing it, we're nair, or, so to speak, 7, 50, 457. It's an atzmutz, or atzmutz of the light. So today as Zot Chanukah, the eighth day. The eighth day is what makes it special. And one of the reasons it makes it special is that because it leads into the ninth.